It's September 16th. Summer's winding down. Fall is right around the corner. It's a Friday night in Texas, perfect for football.
Hi, I'm Jeff McCoy. Welcome to Texas Passions.
I'm at Wildcat Stadium in Temple, Texas. Tonight's game is the Temple Wildcats against the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Temple is coached by Scott Stewart. He's in his first year as the head coach of Temple, having served the last 2 years as their defensive coordinator under Mike Spradlin. Temple comes in with a 2-1 record. They lost last week to Waco Midway 26-20, but they are ranked number 6 in 5A football in Texas. Cedar Ridge comes in with a perfect 3-0 record. They're currently ranked 19th in 6A football in Texas. They're coached by Sean Bell. He's in his first year leading the team. Last year, Cedar Ridge went 10-2 under Coach Todd Ford. They're hoping for bigger and better things this year. It's a beautiful night. Scattered clouds, temperatures in the upper 80s, but it'll fall after the sun goes down. Beautiful night for football. These two teams are in a non-conference game tonight. They both have eyes on that prize in Dallas at Jerry's World late in December. Should be a good one. I stopped off in Belton on my way into town and got myself some barbecue. While the teams complete their pregame warm-ups, let me show you about that barbecue.
If I'm going to be in the Temple Belton area, then I need to find a barbecue joint. I got on the Google and up popped a list of possibilities. One that caught my eye was Miller's Smokehouse in Belton. They were rated number 11 in one of the Texas Monthly lists of the top 50 barbecue places in the state. Sounds good to me. Let's give it a try. Located at 208 North Penelope Street, Miller's is a classic Texas dive, simple and unpretentious. Out back is an array of pits where the sweet alchemy of heat, smoke, and time do incredible things to meat. Their moist brisket was fabulous. Great bark, deep smoky flavor, tender and juicy. The pork ribs were also excellent. Meaty, rich smoky flavor, and a peppery bark that added an extra zing. They had 2 kinds of sauces on the table, a sweet ketchup-based sauce and a thinner but spicier vinegar sauce. They were both good, but totally not needed. Just a nice compliment to the barbecue. Service was a little slow, but that gave me time to interact with their friendly staff. I had a wonderful conversation with a gentleman named Armando. That's him adjusting his cap. As a member of the Texas Barbecue Brotherhood, Armando was quick to recommend other barbecue joints and gave me tremendous insights on some of the various places in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He and the staff can be rightfully proud of the barbecue served at Miller's.
This barbecue gets my highest rating, 2 hook'ems.
Temple received the opening kickoff. They went 3 and out and had to punt. Cedar Ridge started on their 40-yard line. They moved into Wildcat territory with a first down on the 28. They were pushed back 15 yards due to a penalty. On 3rd and 10, running back C.J. Rittenhouse picked up a first down on the Temple 11. On the next play, Rittenhouse scored to make it 7-0 at the 7-11 mark in the first quarter. The teams traded possessions. After intercepting a long pass, Cedar Ridge had first down on their 22. Sharp made some good runs and passes to move the Raiders past midfield. Needing 5 yards on 4th down, Sharp connected with Grant McCartney for a first down. Sharp ran to the 6 for 1st and goal as the first quarter ended. Rittenhouse carried down to the 2, then Sharp scored on a quarterback sneak to extend the lead to 14-0. Temple returned the ensuing kickoff to their 32. Jemiah Franklin busted through the Cedar Ridge defense on a 68-yard scoring run. The extra point cut the lead in half at 14-7 with 11:29 to play. On the Raiders' next possession, Sharp hit tight end David Walker over the middle. As the big guy rumbled downfield, Temple safety Ben Norman tomahawked the ball out of Walker's hands. Temple recovered on their 4-yard line. The Wildcats picked up a first down. On 3rd and 6, Reed Hess dropped off a pass to Franklin, who broke down the sideline for a big gain. The horse-collar tackle added 15 yards to the play. Temple moved into the Raiders' red zone. Facing 4th and 3, Hess was sacked and Temple turned the ball over on downs. Temple got the ball with less than a minute left before halftime. Hess drove the Wildcats into the Cedar Ridge red zone with passes to Deontay Hextall. Temple attempted a 35-yard field goal with 4 seconds left. The kick was no good, and the half ended with the Raiders in control at 14-7. Cedar Ridge started the third quarter with a short field after an unsportsmanlike penalty was called on the kickoff. The Raiders pounded Temple with runs by C.J. Rittenhouse. He scored from 10 yards out to make it 21-7. After the teams traded possessions, Temple began a drive from their 25. Alternating carries between Jemiah Franklin and Jaquez Webster and passes from Hessa moved the Wildcats deep into Raider territory. Franklin scored on a nifty run from 14 yards out. The extra point closed the gap to 21-14 with 21 seconds left to play in the third. The Raiders returned the kickoff to their 40 and drove into Wildcats' end of the field. Facing 4th and 4, Sharp hit Alejandro Awabuchi on a pass in the flat. He picked up a block and made a nice move down the sideline for a critical first down. After a holding penalty nullified a touchdown run by Sharp, he scrambled on 3rd and 11 to keep the play alive, then found Iwabuchi all alone in the corner of the end zone. The scoring pass and extra point extended the Cedar Ridge lead to 28-14. Temple could get no closer. They hoped Franklin could find another miracle, but the Raider defense bottled him up. The Wildcats' remaining drives either ended in punts or they turned the ball over on downs. Cedar Ridge fed the Wildcats a steady diet of runs by Rittenhouse to wind down the clock. The Raiders traveled back to Round Rock with a 28-14 victory in their pocket. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.